Craig, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. Now here is George. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Allen. It's good.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Garland against Maxey. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mobley finds LeVert for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Tries again. And it's laid in by Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels it.
Here's McCain. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Embiid. Nice move. George against LeVert. 5 on the clock. From the wing. A nice shot by George.
Well, just pretty form, right? Paul George, effortless as a scorer.
Mobley dishes to Allen. Mobley against Oubre. Mobley misses. 76ers are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Mobley kicks to Allen. Mobley sets the pick for Allen. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. The shot by Mitchell, no good. From downtown, McCain's shot is off. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Maxey. He's coming off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. And down to Mitchell. Gets the three.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Mobley finds Garland. Allen outside. Mobley sets the pick for Allen. Now Mobley. And here's LeVert. Nothing on the board. Outside, Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Mobley. Rod pass to Oubre.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Philadelphia ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Clock at 6. Let's go.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Here's LeVert. Up and in on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Garland looking it over. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Got it off in time. And he trains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like the
previous play is under review.
Get off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on LeVert. LeVert against George. Pass to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Garland, that's for 2. And McCain pulls it down.
That's a shot he makes with regular.
Pulling by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. Confidence all the way from the organization. They're in the aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks he is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Cleveland. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Garland against Maxey. Down low. And Allen slams it in.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Outside, Maxey for three. Oubre. Garland with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. screen. Mitchell outside. The three. It's hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Maxey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got 15.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Allen dishes to Garland. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Embiid the screen. Here's McCain. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mobley with the bounce pass. Paul George with the steal. Embiid inside the line. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers on top. They're up by 7. It's time now to thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at shooting guard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
George Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for George. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Mobley kicks to Niang. Inside. Mitchell passes to Mobley. This one for 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Lowry dishes to Martin. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Jerome, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Still in his early 20s, Doris. Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And so here is Philadelphia. Drummond finds Martin. Back to Drummond. Outside for Martin. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Martin's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Here's Niang. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Niang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For the 3. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jerome.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Oubre outside. Left side, Martin. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Out in the screen. Three-pointer, Lowry. The rebound by Niang.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Martin kicks to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. McCain takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Cleveland.
Here's Jerome. Lowry covering. Jerome, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. Shoots over Niang. Out to the right wing. Back to Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry passes to Oubre. Back to Lowry. Pass to McCain. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Drummond.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Martin with the screen for Oubre to the inside. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Oubre. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Karis LeVert is out there with Wade. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Back to Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Oubre passes to Embiid. George against Garland. Back to Embiid. Outside for George. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. With 1 on the clock. And Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Wade a screen on George. 3-pointer, Levert. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Maxey finds George. Oubre against Wade. Oubre, good.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mitchell right side. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Maxey with it. Stolen by Levert. And here's the break. Garland with it. Now defended by Oubre.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Maxey. Here's the drive.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Garland. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Garland against Maxey. Nifty move. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Garland.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. And there's the drive. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says, absolutely not.
Mitchell against George. Oubre passes to Embiid. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Mobley misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon kicks to Oubre. George sets a screen for Oubre. Back to Gordon. Stolen by Mitchell.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
It's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
That's a 2 from Gordon, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. So the 76ers win it, and in the win. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Shoots over White. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Back to White. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mitchell against White. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Allen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
White for 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one to halt the run, and Allen lays it in.
Look at the 7-footer showing off his mobility. Allen puts it on the deck and goes right to the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. Outside for LeVert. And stolen by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. Here's White. And the layup falls. White's got 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mitchell against White. From deep. Mitchell misses. Celtics lead by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by Boston. Allen with a screen on Brown. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association. You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound, Celtics. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Mobley, a screen on Porzingis. Allen finds Mobley. Back to Allen. Out to Mobley. From the arc. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Boston in second.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Holiday against Garland. Holiday passes to Tatum. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Cavaliers trail by 10. LeVert outside. Pass to Mobley. Beyond the arc. LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got 9.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
And here's Porzingis.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Here's Brown. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay. For every mistake out there.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And here's LeVert for 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Allen. Outside Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum finds White. They get it back. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Second shot opportunity. Inside. White gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Allen a screen. Here's LeVert. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. LeVert's got 13.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Tatum passes to Holiday. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Brown passes to Tatum to the wing, right side. Porzingis for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Lets it fly. Outside for LeVert. Mobley outside. 3-pointer. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Now here's Brown. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
2 minutes.
White, good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Horford against Mobley. LeVert, a screen on Horford. Back to Mobley. LeVert goes against Brown. LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Holiday taking his time here. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Here's Brown. Over LeVert. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Allen outside. Garland for 3. Mobley right side. Now Allen. And here's LeVert for 3. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Holiday against Garland. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
LeVert passes to Mobley. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. To the middle. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Holiday. LeVert with a rebound. Well, Cleveland's shooting just 35% from the floor. Foul be up, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
People will...
3 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of 3.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that
list. And he makes all 3.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Left side Tatum. Outside Brown. Porzingis for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
You look at Cleveland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Celtics.
Everything they touch on the offense.
Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Dean Wade is out there with George Niang. And it's Okoro in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Holiday. From deep three-point land. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now here's Mitchell. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Brown inside, guarded by Okoro, outside White. Tatum inside. Pass to Holiday. Second chance effort. Tatum showing off the strength.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Now here's Okoro, defended by Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Ryan, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Wade, and it's Strus in for Okoro. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
BA, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Here's Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Niang. Strus with it. Tatum with a steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Celtics.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Thor, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For 3.
2 minutes.
Thor can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Boston leading by 11. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Here's Garland. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And he makes it. The Celtics have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Tatum a screen on Strus. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Thor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He misses the free throw. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Springer in for Drew Holiday. Shot clock at 2. Hauser can't get it to go. Outside Garland. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Luke Kornet. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Kornet at the post. Allen defending. Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Garland. Pass to Horford. Over Mobley. Horford can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
LeVert outside. The 3 is up. Shireman grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. White, the pass to Brown. Four on the clock. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Strus against White. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. LeVert finds Garland. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Tatum. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Holiday. Porzingis with it. Picked up by Allen. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. White, the pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Strus against White. Outside Strus. Garland for 3. Some solid defense from Holiday.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
2 minutes.
Now here's Mobley. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Now here's Brown. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Right side White. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. White finds Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident player.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge.
At the line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Launches a three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-2 run here. Great positioning on the putback.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Mitchell against White. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's Tatum with the three. That shot off. Off target with the shot. So we see the Celtics taking the W here.
The end of the game.
This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum passes to Brown. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. At the elbow, it's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. Over Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Now here's Embiid. Lets it go. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Oubre outside. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Stolen by Holiday. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And he makes that one.
And credit to Holiday for keeping this offense in rhythm. He does a great job spreading the ball around.
Crafty move. Maxey into the lane. Porzingis with the block. Brown dishes to White. Pass to Tatum. Brown against Embiid. Tatum with a screen on Embiid. 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Here's White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 3-pointer. A new 14 for the 76ers. To the wing on the left. George looking over the floor. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. His last outing, he had 18 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Brown sets a screen for Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Clock at 4. Outside Holiday. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's Brown missing. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Miami. George, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. very challenging to defend.
Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Here's Maxey. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The shot by Holiday, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we reached the end of the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the floor for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward, and it's Holiday in at the point. Well, the Celtics shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Tatum no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Brown finds Holiday. Back to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Embiid with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
George with the screen on Porzingis. Here's Embiid outside for George. Sinks the triple. George has got 7 points in the game.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Tatum on the wing. Pass to White. And the clock. Not as good in the 76ers lead. Is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tatum. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Maxey against Holiday. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And then as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
2 minutes.
To the wing right side. There's the pick. It's George on the wing. No good with the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's tipped and stolen by White. Shoots the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
A three-pointer is right on target.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Brown. Puts up a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maxey passes to George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Oubre outside. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. The shot's good. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Embiid. Pass to McCain. From deep. That shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second.
3 shots.
And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
25.
You look at the Celtics, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them.
Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Lowry. Caleb Martin out there with Andre Drummond. And there's Gordon. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's Cabo!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Drummond finds Lowry, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. A very nice season for him last year. 8th in free throw shooting, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Lowry looking around, takes a 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Horford against Martin. Drummond sets the screen for Martin. The 76ers with another miss.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Oubre. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And he lays it straight in. Hauser's got his first basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Oubre, and he banks in the layup. Oubre's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Horford the pass to Springer. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in, and some changes here for the Celtics. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Goes up to the stripe. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
White goes in. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Nice pass. You have to appreciate the way Lowry plays. He sees it all.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Maxey against Howard. Embiid wide open. Here's Maxey. Yes, that goes in. Maxey's got 11.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
It's stolen by Brown. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass first guy playing out the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the one spot.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Holiday against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Here's George. No good. White with the defensive effort. Right side Tatum. A 3-ball. Rebound by the 76ers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. George against Brown. Here's Embiid. The putback. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Screen by Porzingis. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Now, I thought the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
There's a good screen. Oubre outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to McCain. Outside, Maxey. George with the screen on Howard. Maxey kicks to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 for... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George. 2 shots.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots. The play is under video review, under NBA rules.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's George. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Holiday kicks to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Porzingis. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. for the three. Drills the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Tatum down low. Defended by George. Outside Holiday. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oubre outside. Here's Maxey. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking. Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oubre on the wing. George against Tatum. Oubre, a screen on Tatum. Pass to McCain. The three. Maxey, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And it's off from three-point range. Oubre outside. Right side George. Pulls up, high post, gets the bucket. So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But, all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
face off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And here are the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Mobley grabs the board. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Mitchell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Kicks it to George. Launches it. Fires it in the triple.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Philadelphia foul.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76er. Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Mitchell finds Garland. Over Maxey. Garland, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Maxey, that's good.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Mobley passes to Allen, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Maxey. Last game, he had 28 points. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Mobley. Clock at 6. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. He played a great game against Boston. They need this. Garland, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's LeVert. Shoots over George. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. George has got 6.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's LeVert. George with the block. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Maxey finds Embiid. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Back to Maxey. Over Garland. The Sixers with another miss. Cavaliers trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George drives in, and he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Garland. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Gordon, the pass to George. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
For three, Maxey sinks the tray. Maxey's got 8.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Back to Garland. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. 8. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Mitchell finds Garland. Spins. The 3. Drains the triple. Garland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
On the attack, Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now here's Gordon, still without a bucket. To the inside. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now here's Martin, down low. Here's Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Out to Gordon. Over Mitchell. And the shot falls short that time. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now here's Allen. Drummond defending. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
Drummond, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oubre passes to Martin. And here's Gordon. For 3, Lowry. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Fires from deep. The shot by LeVert, no good. The Sixers lead by 13. Oubre passes to Lowry. Back to Oubre. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Martin finds Oubre. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Garland. There's the 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Gordon, right side. Out to Oubre. Shoots. Mitchell grabs a miss. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Out to Oubre. And he jams it home with authority.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks as always.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Cleveland right now, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the forward slots, it's LeVert and Mobley, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, There are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Martin. Offensive board. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Garland against Lowry. The 3-ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Gordon outside. Martin finds Gordon. Tries the spin move. Back to Martin. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Garland against Lowry. Inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, what a take! Mitchell is fearless going to the rim.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Lowry. Martin outside. Here's Drummond. Lowry outside. Drummond inside. Niang's there. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Oh, power move by Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Garland. And he makes it on the layup. Garland's got 5 points.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
A minute 53 left in the third. Martin a screen. 6 to shoot for 3. Gordon knocks down the long J. Gordon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Give him 8.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
We know Gordon can shoot it, but there he reminds us that he can flush it too.
Garland against Lowry. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Garland. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. Over LeVert. McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Garland. The offensive rebound. Niang, the pass to Garland. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Martin against Mobley. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gordon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Yabusele. Jacks up a three. Here's Embiid. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now.
It all comes down.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Sixers lead by 12. They've got Joel Embiid. George out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's George. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the 76ers lead by 14.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. Niang outside. Back to LeVert. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
And the shot goes down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for LeVert.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Wade. Allen with a screen on Martin. That three's off the mark. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in.
In for the Cavaliers, number 5.
Jerome on the wing. Pass to Allen. Here's Wade. Allen with a screen on Martin. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Merrill. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Wade. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George outside. The kick out to Maxey. Martin right side. Embiid inside. Allen defending. Embiid misses.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
From outside the arc. Jerome, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. Tipped. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. He stops. He pops. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Maxey. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
LeVert goes against George. And stolen by Mobley. He's got a clear path. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And the long wingspan of Mobley. I mean, gets the steal and leads to the break.
Martin, the pass to Maxey. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they needed this win tonight after failing to come away victorious in the first matchup against these guys. Now they have evened up this season series at 1 apiece against Cleveland.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to McCain. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. George with a steal. 19 seconds left in the game. Now Embiid, outside Maxey. Shot from the wing. They grab their own miss. McCain, off target at the rim. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. Porzingis passes to White. The three from Tatum. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. LeVert finds Mitchell. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Holiday. Yep, that one goes in there.
Drew Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Garland against Holiday. Garland dishes to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Garland after Drew Holiday's score. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. That one doesn't drop. White with the defensive effort. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Tatum no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
They get it back. Pass to LeVert. Three-pointer. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Good on the shot.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And here's Tatum for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this day.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. From past the arc, connects from three-point range. Garland's got 5.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's LeVert. No scoring in this one. Celtics leading by 6. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And here's Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Garland, that's for 2. Another miss by Garland.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
White. And the three ball is good. White's got his second basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the three spot. That's the Boston Five.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Outside Garland. This one for three. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit. I'll tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Shot to stop the run. And it's White with the rebound. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 17-point lead, their biggest. Porzingis finds White. Back to Porzingis. The second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
LeVert the pass to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Brown with the screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett comes in for Porzingis. And it's Horford in for Jason Tatum. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
To the inside, tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 18 points per, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. White against Mitchell. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. No good on the three. The Cavaliers trail by 16. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland kicks to LeVert. It's stolen by Brown. Right side Horford. Out to the right wing. Outside White. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Celtics lead by 16. And now, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was...
And later on, some more. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Wade out there with George Niang. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, the clock is dwindling, but Jaylen Brown says, don't worry, team, I got this.
Wade finds Niang. Back to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
The assist.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. White the pass to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Out to White. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
The Celtics making a switch here. Springer's checked in. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell passes to Wade. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Springer. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Wade. Pass to Okoro. They get the rebound. Niang passes to Mitchell. The tray. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He is just really almost playing for the other team.
My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Endorse, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context. Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions, exactly what you need from your point guard.
Brown outside. Out to Porzingis. Lots of room. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Garland, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there, and he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Misses the wing Jerry.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Wade kicks to Niang. Back to Wade, and stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
To the paint. Here's Niang. Wade, a screen on Holiday. And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Three-pointer, Wade. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Boston with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
They've got Jason Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Mitchell up top. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Tyson. Screen by Allen. Down low. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
There's Porter with the 3. Rebound, Boston. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
There's the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Boston now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Karis LeVert's check in for Cleveland. Sam Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Sam Merrill.
Cleveland has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Porter passes to LeVert. Clock at 6. Allen's shot is off. Celtics have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. White, good.
Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Porter kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Mobley has screen on Porzingis. Porter outside. A kick out to Mobley. LeVert with it. Drills it from outside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
It's Porter outside, and another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's White. Great D that time from LeVert.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Porter finds Allen. White against Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Walking foul called on Frank. First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavaliers, number 10.
9 seconds left in the fourth. White the pass to Holiday. Here's Brown. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey, Paul George out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in a 2-guard. Here's Maxey, and he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
And here's Tatum. Tipped away. Here's McCain. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Brown with it. Guarded now by George. Maxey against Tatum. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Here's Maxey. They get it again. Embiid finds Maxey. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Holiday. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Allie, thank you. Brown can't hit. The Sixers lead by 5. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. George scanning the floor. Here's Yabusele. For 3, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back to Maxey.
Martin.
Pass to McCain. Just 5 to shoot. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The kick out to White. Wide open look. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Holiday against Maxey. Pass to McCain. 4-3. Martin right side. Here's McCain. makes it as the shot clock ticks down. McCain's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Brown for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to Maxey. Lots of room. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 10.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
For 3, George. He can't get it to go. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. George out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. And it's Maxey missing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Back to Holiday. No good there. And George with some nice D. Martin against Tatum. Fires the 3. Martin misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, you're such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. The Sixers lead by 6. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
White for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Up top, George. Pounded by Tatum. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you. And when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing, he had 18 points. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's George on the wing. Nails it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's George. Give him 8. Back to Martin. Pass to Embiid. Offensive rebound. Now here's Maxey. Now here's George. Hounded by Tatum. George's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
We know how great Joel Embiid is. but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Embiid can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And Embiid fires it home.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Out to the wing. 54 seconds left to play in the half. Tatum inside. George defending. And here's Brown for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Assisted. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
That free throw no good.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Celtics trail by 9. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The 76ers making a switch here.
76ers substitution. Number 5.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. Now here's Oubre. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Taking a look here now at Boston, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Boston Celtics. Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Tatum, a screen on Drummond. They kick it out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has got 7.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 1. Kenyon Martin Jr.
Gordon against White. Left side, Brown. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
The Sixers lead by 5. Now Lowry. No points so far. Out to Gordon. Pass to Oubre. This one for three. The Sixers again can't hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They can just settle in quick.
Outside Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Lowry. Here's Holiday. And it's Boston scoring again.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Lowry against Holiday. Drummond, the screen on Holiday. The Sixers with another miss.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
The kick out to White. Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. And here's Tatum. He's covered by Oubre. And Tatum fires one home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Back to Martin to end the drought. Drills it from deep. Martin's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
And Martin comes to help. Cornette at the post. Drummond's there. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Springer, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Lowry. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gordon. Drummond with the screen. Down low. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Springer. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Tatum comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Porzingis sets a screen. It's Holiday with a drive. Count it. Holiday's got 6.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Maxey surveys. Kicks it to George. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Maxey against Holiday. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Up top, Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. The Sixers lead by 7. For 3, George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Maxey. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter to the left side wing. Yabusele hits the 3-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Brown on the wing. George defending. Oh, stolen by Embiid.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCain. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown looking around. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And when Porzingis can be a 3rd option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a 2nd option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Embiid can't hit.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
They get it back. The kick to Tatum. To the inside. Embiid with a steal. It's George on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 4 points this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knocks it loose. Pass to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. White with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Tatum. Back to Brown. The kick out to White. No good from outside.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Tatum inside.
Sixers foul. Gershon Yabusele. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. KP wrecks the rim.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's George. No good with a layup. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Porzingis against Embiid. Here's McCain.
Boston foul. Derek White. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. Tatum way outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Going inside. Yabusele uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road guys, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Yabusele. They get the rebound. Embiid. Back to Maxey. Clock at 4. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the 76ers lead by 12.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge.